days off between games. Do you sense that this one will be a little bit maybe more enjoyable, a little bit more up-tempo than some other regular season?
I think it should be a good game. Obviously, two really good teams that are playing well. They're playing really well. Obviously, they got some special players over there, and they're doing a lot of really good things.
You're one of the few guys that I think both of you can skate at the same speed, attack very the same. What about McKinnon's game that's different than yours that you appreciate?
Well, he's just so powerful. He skates so well. He's big and strong and assertive. Just a powerful player.
You've got multiple games against this team before the end of the year here. Is it kind of, good to have these tests late in the season?
I think it's a great thing. Of course, these guys are, as good as anyone in the league, and good to test where your team's at and where your game's at against, one of the league's best.
Do you pay attention to the trading deadline when teams add players? Like they added 4 guys color. Do you pay any attention to that?
Of course. Of course you're paying attention. I think everybody is, especially a day like the deadline day around that time. Seeing what teams are doing, who's getting better. They obviously made a couple of moves, and they played really well since the deadline, so it seems to have worked.
Going back to the Western Conference final you played against Colorado, how's your team growing? How's it different?
How's it different? I think, just being there, experiencing that for the first time, understanding, the level you need to get to. Of course, they had already, kind of knocked on the door a couple years before, and it was their time, and they were playing really, really well. I think just that experience alone has made us better.
Is there more belief here today than there was walking into Denver for Game 1?
For sure. I think the belief obviously has gone up since then. I think that belief is earned. I think we've done a lot of really good things over the course of a couple of years, and we've earned that belief in our group and ourselves that we can play against anybody.
Just from watching Nathan from afar, what have you seen his development the last 2 or 3 years? How has he kind of changed as a player?
He seems to be scoring a lot from that one-timer side, a lot. I don't remember him doing that a ton earlier in his career. It makes the power play so dangerous. They got 2 great players on the half wall, and obviously McCarr running the top. It's going to be a pretty good power play unit. So seems to be scoring lots when we're there. Maybe shooting a little bit more. I don't know, but he's playing really good hockey.
A lot of pressure on the penalty killers in this game. Your power play's great, and their power play's great.
Our power play is really good too. We can go toe-to-toe with just about any power play. And 2 teams that are probably going to want to stay out of the box tomorrow.
Speaking of your power play, your drawn penalties are actually up this year from last, but the team overall is down almost a half per game. Anything you're seeing, is there as a group you guys do more to get more penalties, or is there more calls you'd like to get?
I think that's a good question. I think obviously going to the hard areas sounds a little bit cliche, but going to the front of the net, skating through some checks, those are all things that those are areas where you draw penalties, and we can probably do a little bit of better job of that, of being at the net, around the net, and working through some of that stuff.
At this point in your career, when you see like McKinnon leading the top of the scoring race, do you need any extra motivation, or are those sort of days gone now with being in the league for as many years as you've been there?
I'm always motivated to go up against the league's best, and he would certainly fall into that category. A bunch of them would over there, Rantanen, McCarr, Taves. They got an elite group over there, and I love testing myself against those type of guys.